Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will be talking about instrumentation and what is the concept of instrumentation. For that, I have created a very simple uh, data flow from reading from the source, counting the rows, and sorting them. Uh, if you want to do the debug at in Visual Studio in SSIS, what we will do, we will go here and if I want to see from source to row count or row count to sort, what are the rows which are going there, and if we are receiving error, how we can do it. If we want to debug in SSIS package, what we will do, we will click on this pipeline, and here we enable data viewer. So when we run our package, we see a small pop-up which shows us all the records which are going from one component to another component. But as you know, in the production environment, this is not the case. We are not having a Visual Studio there. So how we can debug in the production environment? The concept is called instrumentation, and if we go into our SQL Server, and inside we have a catalog, and our project is deployed here. So there is a way of doing things in SSMS Management Studio also. For that, you need to understand first, if we go into data flow, and inside the properties, we can access the properties by right clicking and properties, and here we have a package path, package slash instrumentation. So here in SSIS it's called debugging, but in production environment it's called instrumentation. So one thing is package path is required. Other thing is, if we have we want to see a data movement from this component to this, what we will do, we will right click here and edit, and here we have connection string, like it's telling us ado.net source output. We are saying this is the identification string for the for this path. But if we want to see here, we will go here and click properties, and this is coming from row count output one. So these are the two things about the flow and a pipeline connector. Mm, Other thing is, now we will deploy this package inside our SQL server, and will tell you how we can do the debugging or view the data inside our SQL server. So in order to do that, let's save it and open the, so we'll go here, right click, and over, and now instrumentation, bin development, double click on the spec file, and save project deployment, SQL server, a new folder name instrumentation. Okay, okay, next, and so our project is deployed. Now we will move on to the next step. Refresh our server. I think I have to reconnect it. Sometimes the metadata is not updated. So in order to do that, we have to do the connection again. So here we have our new project, instrumentation. Now let me explain package, and we go on, and here we can script this package and script it inside a new query window. It's not happening, so let me close it once, and I will open it again. And as administrator, hopefully this works now. Sorry, I was editing it. It has to be executed, and new query editor, and here we have. So now the thing is, let me explain it properly. This is the execution context. This one, mm, from here to here is the execution context of this package, and this one is executing the package from with respect to this context. So in between we will write uh, data tab code, that will be data tab code, or code for instrumentation. If we need to write all these three, that will be you can say tedious task to do. Also remember, you can generate the script for everything, every process, every operation you are doing in SQL Server, because at the back end you are actually is sending a query to the server. So let me start writing code. First we will move this line also. Sorry. So here we need to add some variables. We will declare them at data tab ID is big int, where return underscore value. The big int is the data type exec at return value will be equal to catalog catalog dot add underscore data. So data tab. You see here for the execution phase, context of execution, we are writing catalog dot create execution, and for the execution we are writing catalog set execution parameter value, and in the same way we are writing catalog dot add data tab, and next will be add execution for execution id comma then add task underscore package underscore path will be equal to, and now we will go into Visual Studio and go into the properties and copy this one, paste this there, and add data data row path id string will be equal to, we are analyzing for this one, that was to be, then add data file name will be equal to instrumentation dot cp. This is the file on which our data will be stored for this specific path. So add tab id, that will be equal to add data tab id and output. For now the code is done, but we are saving code, so catalog add data tab. Okay, this is a stored procedure, we need to add this one first. So we are having error here and it's saying cannot find the stored procedure, but it's there. Let me add the SSIS db dot complete path as SSAS, and it's fine. Now we need to add the complete path here. So now let's run this package. Let me double check if anything is wrong. So everything looks good for now. Now let's execute and hopefully everything will work fine. Okay, and now where is our this file is stored? This is stored inside our SQL Server files. That will be, so that will be Microsoft SQL Server, and in our case I think it's 160 DTS and data dumps, and yes, we have our instrumentation file here. This is the version of our SQL Server 160. Okay, close this one. Let me open with Notepad. Mm, Need a permission. So, let me copy this file to our using a notepad. You will better see it. So these are all the records which are going from one node to another, one component to another component. Hope you understand how we can do the data tab and all this. I will add this code, data tab instrumentation code, inside the project folder for your review. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Hope to see you soon. Hope you understood what does it mean by instrumentation, how we can do the debugging at the production server level.